Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on a+students.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We are here for grade 9 math. The lesson we're going to start with is matrices. Let's just start with the lesson that fill in the missing number. 6 minus 5, that is 1. Let's just start with the test questions. Oh, I forgot. But why you can't see my screen? What's wrong with the screen? Think you can see my screen now. Okay. Yes, you can see my screen now. Fill in the missing number. So 6 minus 5, right? 6 minus 5 is 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. 2 and 1. We need to add. So 2 plus 1 is 3. It is the correct option is 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. That is 5 minus 2 is 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. 6 minus 1 is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 4. Fill in the missing number. So 9 minus 9 is 0. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 0 is 2. Fill in the missing number. 3 minus 2 is 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself here today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is multiply two matrices. So we need to multiply the matrices. How do we multiply the matrices? To remember how to multiply two matrices, first imagine the two matrices with the second matrix moved up. Imagine the product of the two matrices sitting to the right of the first matrix and below the second matrix. Okay, this is the first matrix, this is the second matrix, and this is the product of both the matrices, right? You need to write them down like this. The product will have the same number of rows as the first matrix and the same number of columns as the second matrix. So the rows must be same as first matrix and column must be same as second matrix. The blank is in the row 2 and column 1. Here is the blank. This is row column 1 and row 2, right? We need to write row first. So that is row 2 column 1. Now look at the row 2 of the first matrix. Here is the row 2 of the first matrix and column 1 of the, this is the row 2 of the, like you can see here, this is the row 2 of the first matrix and this is the column 1 of the matrix, second matrix, right? So you need to multiply them. 2 times 3 plus 3 times 0, 6 it is. So that means the missing number is 6. Let's just start with the test questions. That's the one we just did, so that is 6. Fill in the missing number. Let's just write them down. The first matrix, the product, and here we can write the second matrix. Now for the both matrices, the rows in the first column and columns in the second matrix must be same. So the missing number is in the second row and first column. So second row and first column. 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2. That is 2 plus 2. 4 it is. So that means the missing number is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 4. Fill in the missing number. So the missing one is in the first row, second column. Row 1, column 2. So row 1 from here and column 2 from here. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 0 times 0 is 0. 0 is 0, so that is 2 times 1 is 2, 0 plus 0 is 0. So 0 plus 2 is 2. That is 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. So the missing number is in second row, first column. So second row of the first matrix and first column of the second matrix. So 3 times 2 plus 0 times 2. So 6 plus 0 is 6. So option number 2 is the correct option. That is 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. That is in row 1, column 2. Row 1, column 2. So row 1 from the first matrix and column 2 from the second matrix. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 0. Fill in the missing number. Fill in the missing number. The missing number is in the second row, first column. So, second row of the first matrix and first column of the first. So, that is 1 times 1 and 3 times 3. That is 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. That is second row, first column. Option number 1 is the correct option. 7 it is. That is first row, second column. So first row and second column. That is 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Add and subtract scalar multiplies of matrices. Fill in the missing number. So this is the missing 5, and 5 times 5 is 25. 25 plus 5 is 30. Let's just start with the test questions. Fill in the missing number. That's the one we just did. 20 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 plus 4 is 16. Option number 2 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. 5 times 9 is negative 45, and minus 3. That equals negative 48. That is negative 48. Option number 2 is the correct option. 0 and 5 times 8 is 40. So 48 is option number 1 is the correct option. Sixteen, it is option number 2 is the correct option. That is 4 times 4, it is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 9 math. Chapter we were working on is grade 9 math. Matrices, the lessons we have covered. Add and subtract matrices, multiply two matrices, add and subtract scalar multiples of matrices. So please before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons. So any questions you can please ask if you have any.